You know, in a world where everybody is striving for attention, I've got a suggestion for you that can change everything. Get you the attention you need, but actually tick a few more boxes along the way. Hey, if you're new around here, my name is Steve Harper. I turn ordinary connections into extraordinary relationships. And today I want to talk to you about this incessant need we all have for attention. How to get ourselves noticed, how to be relevant and important to other people in their lives or in their work. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to get the attention of people that you want to bring into your inner circle, or you want to do business with, or you simply met and you don't know where it might go, but you know it could go somewhere. But how do you get their attention? Coffee. One of my favorite mugs. This is by far probably the best way to get the attention of the person who you really want to connect with, who you really want to build a relationship with. And I think personally, this is the only way to operate. Instead of worrying about attention, focus on your intention. What I mean by that is, what do you really want to get out of this? What do you really want to do with this person? Do you want to become friends? Do you want to maybe do business? Do you want to figure out how to get to know them better so that you can figure out maybe it's both, right? Well, it all comes down to your intention. And I think that the vast majority of people don't understand how to leverage that, and how actually coming in with the best intentions can get you exactly the intention you're looking for. And so one of the ways that I would suggest that you think about this is being brutally honest with them about what you see the outcome being. If you meet somebody, maybe you know each other through business or whatever, but you just kind of get the feeling that there could be something more if you could just only explore that, right? But because you're doing it on your own, they don't know what you intend to do, right? See how that works, right? Communication about your intention is actually one of the best first steps. You know, you're someone that I've really enjoyed doing business with. You're someone that has been great to work with. But if you are open to it, even beyond our professional relationship, I think you're someone that I really could benefit from knowing. In who knows? You could never have enough friends. I would love to be your friend. When you share something like that, people are going to be taken aback a little bit about this, but they are going to be appreciative of the fact that you were honest about what the goal is, what your intention is. And you'll often find that more often than not, you'll often find that most people respond in kind. Maybe they've been thinking about that. Maybe they actually haven't contemplated, but in that brief 30 seconds since you opened your mouth, they're now like, yeah, that Steve guy would be a pretty good guy to be friends with. Yes. All over that. I'm all over that. And look, even if they haven't contemplated being your friend, doesn't mean that is necessarily a bad thing. Just because they haven't thought it doesn't mean that they wouldn't enjoy it, that they wouldn't appreciate it. And if somebody who maybe walking in today you thought was just an acquaintance, maybe someone that you just kind of know, but says, dude, you're cool. You are someone I really want to hang out with. I like your vibe. I like your energy. I love your approach to everything in life. Would you be my friend? Who's going to be like, unless you've been like a creepo, and that's certainly possible, I don't think anybody's going to respond to you in a negative way. And I think these are what you have to do it different. And I just like the phrase that forget capturing attention, focus on your intention, and everything else will be taken care of. One of the reasons that this topic came up for me specifically was I was on a call with someone that I've known for quite a few years, and at the very end, he said to me, I just really appreciate the fact that you rolled the dice, because I don't think I was necessarily giving the friend vibes to you. And way back when. And you still said you were someone that you really admired and felt like you could learn something. And I thought it was kind of a cool question or a cool comment, because he basically said, have you learned from me? And I said, man, I have learned so much from you. And we had this great little sort of conversation. But then I rolled it all the way back and I said, so what would have caused you to not be my friend? And he said he had never even contemplated that, because the moment that I was sincere and authentic and said, hey, you're somebody I'd really benefit from knowing, he was all in. And the last several years have proven that. He's been there through the ups, the downs, been a great advisor and guide to me at some difficult times. And I'm so grateful I opened my mouth and I communicated what was important to me back then, because it has manifested in so much more ever since. So forget focusing on attention. We don't need more attention. What we need is to put our intention out there to make an impact in their heart and in their mind, in their psyche, in their vibe. And I promise you, all the attention will come your way. Someday. Someday I will get attention. Can't sing worth a crap, but I think it makes sense. Don't you think so too? I will start with attention now. I'm not a songwriter in any way of possibility. I don't know. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. That's the problem. Focus on intention and the attention will come. Ripple on.